Okay, I never do this. I never come here and do some kind of an intro for a video with my makeup done, but I really needed you to see it before you got into the video because I know it's going to be a long tutorial, but like, do I look like Dua Lipa yet? Like, I'm pretty sure I do. But no, seriously, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. All the skin products and everything. It's a full face, so get ready. Hi. So today I'm going to be recreating Dua Lipa's look from the Grammys this year because a bunch of you guys wanted to see it. And I'm super disappointed because I was going to have a sparkly background and the lights that I bought don't work. And I can't return them because I bought them a while ago. Anyway, so we're going to be doing the whole face. I'm probably going to like go through the face stuff kind of quick just because my personal opinion, like her makeup is like super glowy and like natural, or not natural, but just like flawless. And I just kind of think that as far as like application, just do it the way that you want it, you know? Like the eyes are going to be the fun part. We're obviously going to talk about blush and lips and all that stuff, but the eyes are going to be the really fun part. As far as like contouring and bronzer and placement and stuff, just do what's good for your face. Oh, so pretty. I'm also using this as an opportunity to try some new things. So just so we're all clear. So my skin's already very hydrated from my moisturizer. I do have some irritation happening over here. Filler fun. Even when you dissolve it, it doesn't go away. So I'm going to start off by prepping my face with the Dewy Canvas Prep from Lorac. I've only swatched so far, but it seems just really nice. Kind of just want to be like, go in like the makeup artists do, you know, where they just like make faces just look so ridiculously dewy. And I don't know why I put it on my neck. It feels like a moisturizer. Now for the center of my face, just the areas that I tend to get oily. So my T-zone basically, like right here and then right here. I'm going to use a little bit of the Tatcha, the liquid silk canvas, which I'm super excited about. So I just recently purchased this because I'm looking for a good smoothing primer. I'm like, I don't know how I haven't tried this. So I'm going to do some color correcting underneath my eyes because it's just a necessity for me. And I'm mixing my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Ivory, I think. Light Ivory with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. And if you're super confused about this technique, I will pop a little, I think it's on this side, little video thingy. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to be using LC Cosmetics Micro Silk. This is in Cameo, but I added some green color correcting liquid to it to make it more olive. And I'm using my Eco Tools sponge. Basically just going to work this all around the face. I want like a decent amount of coverage, but I don't want it to, like I want it to look flawless, but I don't want it to look like cakey. It's like impossible to do with this foundation though. It's so natural looking. The irritation underneath my eyes and kind of just like around my face, I think is from the La Mer cream, whatever the fuck it's called. I've been trying it and I think I'm having a reaction to it. So I gotta stop and see if it goes away. All right, first I'm going to highlight with my Rare Beauty Concealer in 170W. Then I'm going to conceal. And I'm using this sponge is new to me. It's from Givenchy. Bougie. I wanted to give it a shot. I like the shape of it. Better be nice, right? Like, it's kind of nice. And I'm fast forwarding through this because I feel like I've done so many contouring and highlighting and like base videos recently. So if you're new to my channel and you're like, what? They're around here, dude. They are everywhere. All right, now that I have highlighting down, I'm going to conceal under my eyes. I'm gonna use something just ever so slightly heavier. This is Tarte Shape tape in light sand. Kind of wish I used something a little darker. It's lighter than I remembered it being. I like this sponge. It's not my LC Cosmetics Velvet Sponge, but like as far as precision, you know, because it's rounded on the top, but the quality is really nice, I gotta say. I'm just highlighting the very inner part of my eyes using a brush. Okay, contour, light medium, KKW Beauty contour stick. Okay, I do kind of want to like emulate her brows because she's got some banging brows, dude. They're super full and just like kind of fantastic. So I'm gonna sketch out my brows with a pencil and fill them lightly first, like what it looks like. Maybe it's a few different products, but it looks like it's a powder. because she has like a really nice fill. And dude, I don't have any brow powders. I must have just like cleaned them all out. So I'm gonna use the Reffi brow pencil. This is, I don't actually know what color it is because the colors aren't on I think they were on the box. They're not on the thing. But it's like taupe or blonde or like ash something. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of vibe. This is Jess Hunt's brand. So I want them to be thick. I'm gonna use a really light hand because I'm gonna basically fill the whole thing in. I just love all of the noise that's happening outside right now. Like trucks backing up, garbage being picked up, lawns being mowed. I just love it. I'm gonna thicken them up a little bit. Probably not any more than usual though. Okay, and then I'm gonna basically just like run that really lightly throughout the whole brow. And then I'm gonna brush them out. And I kind of want them to remain soft just because like hers looked very soft. They weren't like very structured. She obviously has fantastic brows, so they just kind of looked filled and brushed. And we will finish these a little later, but that's the first thing that I want to do. I just like to do that before I put powders down and stuff. Really quick, I'm going to prep my eyes before I do powders and all that with, once again, my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Eden. Yeah, so I'm going to apply my cream blush first before I go in with any powders. So I'm going to use the Rare Beauty blush in Nearly Natural. Cute little packaging. I think when I was watching, I think it was Katie, said these look like they reminded her of Polly Pockets, and that's totally what they remind me of. They're like the exact same size. I'm old. Anyway, I'm going to use my sponge, dab it. And then her blush is kind of just like here. And kind of like all over. So it's brought onto the apples and kind of up. And her skin just looks like really youthful and like hydrated, so that's why I want to use cream. Oh, a little too much on this side. I'm going to set underneath my eyes first with my LC Cosmetics light medium setting powder. And I'm going to focus that directly underneath my eye and then take a tiny bit down the side of my nose just to really help like brighten that up and accentuate my nose contour. To set, I'm using another bougie product that I really want to try. This is the La Mer powder in 23 Sandstone, this color. So it's got some color. It's kind of like a foundation powder, but I'm going to use like a light hand just to set my face. And I'm using the Sigma brush. It's the F29. So I'm loading it up on the brush, tapping it off. Just going to press into the skin. I just want to set. I'm not trying to get rid of the luminosity of my skin, but I do want to make sure that I'm setting my makeup, especially for like red carpet shit, you know, I need it to last. So I'm kind of lightly dusting. I'm going to go over my brows. I'm kind of just lightly dusting this, or I guess patting over everything. Okay, for my bronzer, I'm going to use it's my favorite. It's Bare Minerals foundation, but I use Golden Beige 13 to bronze just because it's like a really pretty color for my skin tone. For around my cheeks, I'm just kind of adding some in my cheekbones, up to the temples, kind of just around my cheeks. All right, guys, let's do the fun part. Purpley, sparkly, all the things. Okay. All right, so I have a couple different palettes that we're gonna work with. I have the Flower Power BH Cosmetics palette, which has a bunch of nice purples. I haven't even opened it yet. And then I also have the Dominique Cosmetics Lemonade palette, which also has some nice sparkles. So I think I'm gonna use kind of a combo. So I'm actually gonna start off with Vibes, this like light neutral color, a tiny bit darker than my skin tone. And I'm using the Morphe M573 brush just to start. So I'm going to start here and just kind of like build up this area. It just kind of looks like some kind of a like contour-y base, you know? What is underneath my eye? Wait, why are you guys so far away? Like, she actually has some warmth underneath those purples. So I'm gonna place it basically just here, and then I'm gonna kind of bring it down a little bit. And then she kind of has the same thing going on her lower lash line. So I'm going to use that same shade in just like a smaller brush and kind of like from here, drag it down. I might just like focus it on the outer part and kind of like buff around. Because one of the reasons I like to smoke this area out just because of my like the anatomy of my eye shape. So I'm gonna kind of make some little concessions so that it's a little more flattering for me. And that's gonna be one of them. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use the Sigma small tapered blender brush, E45 Max, this guy right here. And I'm just trying to see like what kind of a purple this is. I think I'm gonna pick up Daisy, this shade right here for now. Run this basically everywhere. So I'm going over that like brown, warm brown color. And I'm gonna bring it in to the inner corner. I'm not gonna take it in here, but I'm gonna take it like in that crease and slowly build up that color pretty close to the brow bone. And then I'm gonna take that same color on that little lower lash line brush, but first I'm gonna wipe it off, pretending things are clean. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did with the brown. So just kind of buffing it everywhere. One of the things that I absolutely love about Dua Lipa's makeup most of the time is she's not, I mean, I don't know who does her makeup. I should probably find out. But they're not afraid of smoke. She does tend to keep her, tend to keep her lower lash line a little tighter. So I'm gonna kind of fake that effect, but first I'm just kind of covering my under eye bag. But if you don't have like big under eye bags like me, you can keep it tighter. Like use a flatter brush or something, or a smaller smudge brush. I'm taking this smaller brush. This is the small tapered blending brush, E45 by Sigma. Lots of Sigma brushes. I'm gonna pick up Dream, which is a little more purpley toned. And I'm gonna use that to start building up a little more definition. So she's got a little bit more of a V kind of shape, but it's not too aggressive. And I'm basically going to place this like all around the eye into the inner part. In here, bring a little bit onto the lid. Going back in, oh, there's a hair on my nose. Horrible feeling, hate that feeling. Where'd my other blending brush go? I'm gonna take this little flat brush. You can use like a small definer, basically anything. And I'm gonna pick up that same color Dream, and I'm gonna run it pretty close on the lower lash line, about halfway. I'm gonna go over that with this little guy, and I'm gonna pick up Foxy, which is a little bit more peachy, this color, and blend that. All right, I kind of just wanna build up the color up here a little bit more, so I'm going back in with Daisy, the first purple shade, that light purple shade. And I'm just gonna kind of go over all of this. Bring a little bit of it onto the lid so I have something to blend into when I go in with my shimmer. I think my skin's a little too dewy for this look. Okay, so for the shimmer, I don't know what to do. Okay, for the shimmer, I'm gonna layer a couple things because I don't have exactly a color that matches. Hers is like very lavender and mine are all like either, are either like too pink or too dark. So I'm gonna go in with Lava Lamp from the BH palette, this one right here first, and I'm just gonna pat that all over the lid. And I'm just gonna lightly like blend it up into my crease color. All right, and now to add that nice light shimmer that she has going on, I'm gonna go in with my Dominique Cosmetics palette. This is the shade Strawberry right here. And that shimmer that she has goes up into the crease. So I'm actually just gonna kind of like diffuse it and like start patting when I get to the crease. Just like basically everywhere. Okay, and then for my inner corner, I'm gonna use that same Strawberry shade. And I'm gonna place it in the inner corner all around, bringing it a little bit onto the lower lash line. This is probably a little more pink than what she had going on. Hers looks a little more icy, but Now I'm going to line my upper lash line. She has like a very thin wing and it's pretty short. It's not like too aggressive. It's just kind of like lining her eyes. So I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes Liquid Liner in Super Black. And I'm gonna keep it kind of straight, just like that. It's not really a winged liner. It just kind of looks like an extension of her eye. And then I'm gonna really, really closely line my lash line. Kind of just like into my lash line. I'm not really trying to like thicken anything, I'm just defining it. Okay, I just went in with this Lorac powder. It's the Pro Loose Setting Powder in the shade Vanilla, and because I was just looking really dewy, and this is a really nice powder. All right, let's do mascara, because I am going to wear lashes, even though I can't really tell if she's wearing lashes or not, because her lashes look pretty long naturally. Kind of looks like she's just wearing mascara. So for my top lashes, I'm going to use my... That's so rude. How loud those fucking things are. For my top lashes, I'm going to use my CoverGirl Lash Blast. Dude, this is the best fucking mascara. I'm obsessed with it. What's nice about it is that it stays like malleable, you know, but it doesn't fall. It really holds your lashes up. Okay, and then for my lower lashes, I'm using my Buxom mascara, but you can't see it because I need to get so close. Okay, so since I'm pretty sure she's just wearing her natural lashes, just because I want to, I'm going to supplement my lashes with the Nikki Makeup Swede collaboration. This is the Sultry Corner lashes. I totally changed my mind about the lashes. I put them on and then I was like, you know what? I kind of like the fact that she's not wearing any lashes. I'm pretty sure she's not. It just like gives it like, I don't know, more realistic vibes maybe. It's kind of hard to tell because she's dark haired, you know? I think what I'm going to do is actually just taking this brush, I'm going to pick up Boogie, which is kind of this wine color. I'm going to run it like close to the lash line, kind of over that wing. Because I just feel like she has some more depth there than I do. And then just kind of like buff it out a little bit. I don't know. I can't really tell. It's hard. Photos are hard. Maybe she doesn't. Starting to get oily in my T-zone again. You know what? I'm actually going to use a new brow gel that I've been loving. I've used it twice. Been loving. It's by Kosas. It's the Air Brow. Love the packaging. So cute. Goes with my vibes totally. So I'm going to go in... What shade is this? This is taupe. You grab the darker color. Soft brown. It actually like really holds your brow hairs and adds like a really nice color, and it's got fibers in it. So I'm just going to set my brows with this to add a little more color, especially since hers just looks so soft. The blonde one is so good and it really holds them. All right, and then instead of going in with a brow pen, which is typically what I would do, I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker brow pencil. Ooh, I'm actually gonna use this one from House Labs. This is ash brown. Just fill in the gaps. That's kind of iconic. I can't tell if they're a little too warm though, especially since my hair's blue, you know? Okay, let's do lips. So for my lips, I'm going to line them. I'm gonna try to kind of like emulate her shape, but like we don't have the same lips at all. But like I can try. It looks like she's got like a dark brown. What is this? I'm gonna use Vive Bark first. Okay, this looks crazy. All right, now I'm gonna go in with the lip liner in Blush by LC Cosmetics and do some blending and filling and blending. It's a little dark. So she's got some more peachiness and it's a slightly lighter. I wanna try this lipstick by Ritual de Fille. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is Narcissus. So now I'm going to go over, I'm actually going to go over it with the Makeup by Mario Pro Volume Lip Gloss in Golden Nude, just because I feel like I need more like warmth. My lips are a little dark, I think. I feel like I need to like lighten them up a little. You know what, I'm gonna tap a little, this is so many products. I'm gonna tap a little bit of the Paint It lip color from About Face. This is in the shade Ask Nicely. Just like, it's gonna look really weird, but just bear with me. Okay, that's a little lighter. Now I'm gonna go in with, this isn't quite right. I feel like I kind of ruined the lips. Now I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario lip gloss. I feel like I've got too many things going on my lips, like too much contouring and everything. And she looks like she just has like a creamy lipstick and one lip liner on. So the lips got away from me a little bit. All right, I'm gonna finish off with a very natural highlight because she doesn't even really look like she's wearing one. Like her skin just looks like flawless and perfect, and I don't even see any kind of like shimmer, but like her skin just looks healthy, like this photo that she posted on Instagram, you know, like it just looks like a healthy glow. So for that, I'm going to use Auric. I'm going to go in with Morganite, this guy, and I'm going to apply it with my sponge that I've been using. So what I like to do is put a little bit on the back of my hand and kind of spread it out, pick it up with my sponge and kind of blot it, you know, so I'm not like going in with too much. I'm just going to hit the tops of the cheekbones. Already got kind of a nice glow, but this is just going to accentuate that like really healthy dew. I'm gonna kind of bring it up, and then I want to put a little bit underneath my brow bone, even though I don't think she has anything. Just a little, kind of like extend that highlight up there. And do the same thing. I really like the sponge on the tip of my nose. This is for me. And I gotta powder one more time because I'm getting super oily. I mean, my lips are definitely way more glossy than hers, but okay, so here's the finished look up close and what happened to this ear cuff? Where are you trying to go? This is the finished look up close and personal. And here's a nice zoom out so you can see the full thing. So considering I don't look even a little bit like Dua Lipa, I feel like I like this look. I definitely ended up with a glossier lip, like the lip got a little bit out of control. But as far as the eyes go, you know what I mean? I feel like we got pretty close. Maybe hers are a tiny bit darker and, you know, she has lower brows, a little less room. I have a little more lid space, and I also have like larger under eye bags than she does. So it's gonna look different on you, you know, if you don't have her face, which I'm pretty sure we don't. But I actually like it, and I actually really like these colors. Purple isn't something that I gravitate towards very much. It just doesn't, it's not something that I love, but I like it. And I'm actually kind of into this brow, like a little bit more like softer, but also a little bit more bold, if that makes sense, like a softer fill, but they're a little bit more of a statement. And I'm definitely into that. So, all right guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for requesting. I actually really like it. It's more simple than like it seemed, because I feel like this is gonna be a really long video. And it's mostly because of why is there hair on my freaking cheek? It's mostly because of all the skin prep, you know, like the eyes, if you have the correct palette, will be super quick and easy. It's nice because you don't need to use falsies. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's pretty fucking glam, you know what I mean? Into it. All right, that's it. Bye.